Hi friends, I'm coming to you from my kitchen to tell you all about how you're going to make and use your decoder wheel this week. So, in Monday's supplies in your super awesome secret mission kit, you should have received a paper that at the top says secret decoder, and it'll have these 3 wheels on it that you first need to cut out. So it should have those 3 wheels. And you'll see at the top, it does give instructions on how to make it. Super easy, cut them out. And then what you'll do, once they're cut out, I don't have one with me, but you have in your packet a little brad, which sort of looks like a push pin that you're going to push through and make holes down the middle of each wheel, so that they're kind of lined up like that, like so. And if it's not perfect, it's totally okay. You'll be able to use it. So you'll stick it through once you kind of have them lined up, and then you'll be able to spin these around and get where you need to get in order to decode your messages. So you'll see too that there are several instructions, 1, 2, 3 here on how to use it. You can ignore those. All you really need to know is number 4 if you get stuck. But I'm going to explain it here for you, so hopefully it makes more sense. Okay, so each day, you'll see that all of the messages are in your packet, but each day you'll have to look for what the day's key will be in order to decode the message. And those might be, today, I'm going to tell you today's, but those might be in another video, a different kind of video each day, or it may be somewhere in your packet for that day. So be sure to keep your eyes peeled so you know where to look. All right, today's key, once you have your decoder wheel all figured out, today's key is M21. So in order to line this up so we can decode our message, we need to first get the right number going. So let's find 21. You see, I have to pretend I have a brad because I don't, but that's okay. So there's 21, and now I need this outer wheel. I need it to my 21 to line up with M because it's M21. So each time you have a key, you're gonna first get your wheel, get this inner wheel on the right number, and then you want it to match, line up with whatever letter. So you'll have a different key. Today is M21. So that's how I know where to have everything lined up so I can figure out today's message. So once I have my wheel all figured out and all lined up, I leave it there because I want it lined up with M21. And then I'm going to do the first 2 words of our coded message today with you. And I know you super sleuths are going to be able to figure out the rest. You secret mission sleuths, you're going to be able to figure this out. Okay, so the first word has 2 letters, and we need to figure out what that word is. So what I do, that first word has a B and a J. Well, that's not a word, so we need to figure out what it is. So I look for B on this inner circle, this gray circle. Where's my B? Haha, there it is. And I write down the letter that's above it, W, all right? Then we have a J, so now I find J on my gray circle. Where is J? Aha, there it is. And I write down E. So my first word is we, okay? The next word is BFNY. Obviously doesn't make sense. So let's see what word that is. Well, B, we just did. That's a W. So there's B, and I write down W. Now I find F. There's F, and I write down A. And next I want to find N. There's N. So I write down I. And then I want to find Y. So there's Y, so I write down T. So my next word is wait. We wait. All right, so now you know how to use it. You set your key, M21 for today. Remember to look for a different key each day in order to get the right coded message, to decode everything. And I leave it there. I don't spin anymore. Once I've got this lined up, I keep it lined up and I just kind of turn it around. and I find first whatever's on my message here, I find that in the gray wheel, find that letter, and I write down the letter that lines up with it. And that will help you with all the words of your coded message. All right, friends, I hope this helps. I know you'll be able to figure this out. It will be so much fun. And if you need to grab an older sibling or a parent or a grandparent or whoever's in your house to help you, totally awesome, because we can all do this together. And look later in the week. At the end of the week, we will provide the answers so you can check and see if you got them. But I have a feeling that you are going to have no trouble. All right, get moving. You can do this and have fun.